Hi, it's Carol Ebert, nurse and wellness practitioner, coming at you today, trying to help you as you prepare for retirement and answering questions that you might have so that it is an easier transition for you. And so in the process of doing that, I'm always asking for questions from nurses who are getting ready to retire. I have to tell you, yesterday I was having coffee in a coffee shop midday. This is one of the joys of retirement. You have that freedom to do that. And there are two nurses having coffee together midday. And I said, okay, this is what the benefits are. We do have freedom. We can do whatever we want. But there is the issue of you losing your paycheck. And I know what that felt like for me. I was like, this is different. I'm not sure I have enough money to continue living the way I want to live. And so that becomes an issue for us, some of us, as we are facing retirement, is, do I have enough money? And of course, I always recommend that you consult with a financial advisor way before you retire, so you really have everything in order and that you understand what it will be like for you. But there is reduced income. And so that then begs the question, what do we do about that? What do we do about that? Well, fortunately, I left my career in nursing earlier, like my late 50s. So I wasn't really ready to receive any Social Security or anything like that for support. So I had to recreate myself. I had to reinvent myself so that I could continue to earn income. So I have a lot of track record with that and how it feels and what happens. And what I find is that if you're going to be seeking more income in your retirement, then there are things you can do to prepare for that. And it is a reality. I mean, I hear this all the time, that people who have retired and they either go back to make money again, or they find a part-time job, or they drive Uber, or they do all these things to earn extra money. So let's face it, that may be a reality in your retirement, that you need to earn extra money. So if that is the case, why not think ahead? Plan ahead. I always like that because I don't like those surprises that hurt. So maybe a good way to start is, well, actually, what I do want to share with you is I did have a nurse contact me just on this issue. And I want to read her question to me, okay? Because it sets the stage from a nursing perspective. So here we are. This is a 62-year-old nurse. I remember 62. I'm not there anymore. A 62-year-old nurse is retiring after 40 years in the profession. And she does have some savings and a pension. That's good. But she does worry about needing more money because of the cost of living and all the disruption going on, and whether her money will last. So she wants to know how to manage her finances without a steady paycheck, like I was saying, and is considering part-time work, but she's uncertain about what role she could take on. Well, guess what? We're nurses. We have skills, right? So we can think about retooling our skills and coupling it with a passion that you might have. I think that is the bottom line, especially as we are in our retirement years. This is our third act, the last great act. And why not have some fun with it? Why not do what you've always wanted to do? Why not think about what have I been pining for? I've always wanted to do, whatever that might be for you. For me, I never lost my passion for wellness, so it was like, I'm just going to retool my passion for wellness and do it as an independent business instead of getting a paycheck from an institution. So my retooling was, and this is how I retooled into that zone of being independent, was I have to learn how to do a business for myself. And of course, that's a whole new learning curve. Tons of work, learning how to do that. But you know what I loved about it was, and we're lifelong learners. I know we are, nurses are, I know we are. So it's just another kindergarten step. I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to find out what it's like to have your own business. What are the things I need to do? What do I need to put into place? Who do I need to surround myself with? All of the things to get myself so that I could move in that direction. And bottom line, by doing that, I then could generate another revenue stream, which I wanted. So this is where we need to think ahead. You need to think ahead and make a plan together, put a plan together and say, okay, what is it that, first of all, remember you're a nurse and you have skills. So don't discount those skills. They're waiting to be reactivated in some different fashion. Keep that in mind. You're already ahead. But first of all, select what you would really enjoy doing, because at this time in your life, you don't have to do what you don't want to do. You have to make something happen with what you really want to do and would love to do. So it's joyful. This is our joyful time. We don't have to answer to anybody but us. So why not carve something out for yourself that really matches you? So figure out what that is. Then find somebody who's doing what you want to do and get their advice. Ask them, how do I do this? What did you do? How can I model after you? And I certainly want to say to you, if any of you are looking for that independent business opportunity and want to figure out how to start that out as a business, I'm here. I'm available to you. I mean, I'm sure you have questions. Let's connect. I would love to help you get on that path of being an independent business person. So now that you've carved out what you want to do, you find a mentor. That would be a mentor or someone you can lean on when you're like, I don't know what I'm doing here. What do I do? Somebody that is doing what you want to do. Okay? Then the good news, when you branch out into a new area of whatever it is you're going, there are other people doing it also, and now you find new acquaintances, new support system, new community. Community builds immunity, so we need to be with each other. We need to support each other as we get older and are doing these things. So now you have new relationships. In fact, when I left my job, I lost that work community that I had. That was a work family, and I lost that, except for a few people that I'm still connected with. And so now I'm like, since I embarked on this new adventure in this business that I created, there's a whole new group of people that I now know and support, that love me, support me, I support them. And I have even more people in my life than I did before that I love being around. So you build a new community. It's excellent, excellent. We need that. And so the point here is, rather than stress about things, as we do, think ahead, make a plan, do some steps, do some pre-work before you retire, figure it out, find people doing what you want to do, get together with them, start doing things with them, start learning from them, and you'll be on your way. And make sure, this is the other part that I love that I didn't know until I got into what I'm doing now, is what I'm doing with my new business is it creates a legacy. It has a revenue stream. That's what I'm looking for, more income. But that revenue stream, because of the way I have orchestrated this, is a legacy that I can leave to my heirs. So when I am gone, this business goes to them and has a revenue stream built in. What a gift. What a legacy to leave behind. So I hope that this was helpful for you. And always remember, plan ahead. It takes the stress away. And it's also kind of fun. to look forward to a new beginning instead of, oh, I'm leaving everything behind. But there's a new beginning ahead. So I would love to be supportive of what you're up to. Text me 507-313-4515 or email carol@carolebert.com or my website, carolebert.com. I'm here for you. I want to help you. And if you have more questions, send them my way and we'll tend to them every Wednesday, 10:30 Central, live on Facebook. Okay? Hope to see you again.